we don't rise to the height of our hopes. Instead, we fall to the level of our training. Inspired by Jocko Podcast. Dissecting insight from a Jocko Podcast. And I could simply go on and tell you, alright guys, we're going to use the 6B pencil, 6B Staedtler pencil, and angle it to give it some shading here. We're going from the other side of the light source, so this will be darker. But again, as I encounter dream killers, as I meet up with people who half-ass shit, who are basically just going with the momentum of happenstance, of whatever happens, let it be, let it be. Why should I go for change? Why should I push myself? Why should I become more? It takes away time from partying, drinking, being with the homies, being with the friends, being with my BFF, being with my boyfriend, my girlfriend, my wife, my husband, my kids. And as I watched some videos of Elon Musk that showed up on my newsfeed on YouTube, this is one dude, man, one dude with just a creative mind. And how normal is it that today we're like, oh, we see a plane in the air, a helicopter flying, even an advertisement. I think, oh look, it's in the air. What's that say? Oh, cool. Whatever. What'd you say? It's too loud. The plane flying low by, it's too loud. The propellers are too loud. The engines are roaring. You could interrupt the conversation. And I think he said that the first flight of man was in 1903 by the Wright brothers. But imagine if in 1902, if you ask me, do you think we could fly? Do you think we could go across the ocean? Fly across the ocean? Be like, no, what are you, stupid? Are you crazy? What's wrong with this kid? Why is he asking these sort of questions? And I forget the name of the other group of people that were attempting to fly for the sake of profit. And the news, the media was keeping close tabs on them because people figured that they'd be the ones to do it. But they didn't. The Wright brothers did, out of nowhere, right? You know, I don't even think their first successful trial was even recorded because they weren't on the radar of possibly making that happen. And again, I'm nothing special. I'm just a motherfucker that's high on a fucking energy drink, which I'm gonna take a sip of right now. And it's all gone. Who's simply choosing to create a collection of work And I'm actually lost for words. Because again, it comes to the emptiness that I come across at, I've done it twice, where I come across gas stations. One had some people in it, but it was way the fuck out there. I wonder if it was way the fuck out there in Utah or Texas. But in one instance, it was just me and the gas attendant. Just there, and me wondering when the next believer in their dreams is coming by, filling up next to me, or a family that's interested, a united family that's as interested in seeing America, seeing the world, at least seeing their own state. But now it didn't happen. I'm thinking, man, how much... I can't be the only motherfucker. I was the only motherfucker at the gas station at the moment who was curious and said, what's out there? I'm just thinking of Elon Musk, the dude, I believe he looks at the future as, or he wants to act in a way that will make the future less sad. And I thought, that's a beautiful comment, because I think only a dumb fuck, or a closed-minded fuck, stupid, naive cunt will say, what are you talking about, man? The world is good. Don't you watch these Disney movies? Human trafficking. Fucking starvation, disease, war, serial killers, incurable diseases, genetic disorders, fucking bugs that will fuck you up. What do you mean? And says the dude that's just drawing, right? But I think if I have an audience, or if I could add my perspective to my drawing, to people who are drawing, or artists, illustrators, any sort of creative motherfucker, well, to realize that, and there's so much work to be done, man, and if you could show other people that it's simple to make something happen. It's as simple as this: sitting down and say, and it's a Saturday night, so we should be doing this. We should be out partying. In my lifetime, I've come across more than a handful of dream killers, the naysayers. And I'm guessing that either you are coming across naysayers or dream killers, or maybe you are one. And if you're not a dream killer or a naysayer to another person, maybe you are to yourself. And I think you should stop doing that. Easier said than done, man. You don't know my situation. And again, I'm gonna go on to my usual rant. That, well, I didn't come from the most Care Bear family. I remember, Garfield the cat, the cartoon, right? I would look at some of the drawings of the food and be like, wonder what that tastes like. As looking at the slop that I eat, this fucking boring shit that I would eat. And easily, man, I could have turned into the story of the people I grew up with, went to high school with, or even some co-workers. Impregnated their baby mama and like, yeah, she's the best. I'm like, are you sure about that? Compared to what sort of bitches from what city and what state of what country on what continent? And again, remembering those, man, just some stories of where I think, man, if I would have just stayed like a fucking lame fucking chicken shit. Fuck, man. The only way you guys would hear my voice is, excuse me, sir. Excuse me, ma'am. Did you say you wanted no pickles on that Big Mac? To me, now that's a horror story, motherfuckers. Fuck all that shit about fucking Saul or fucking what's the one with the fucking overseas the hunting Hostel. Fuck that, ending up living up to be 101 years old with nothing worthy to be written about in your obituary. And basically killing the spirit of your bloodline or the next generation by saying, all right, I was a weenie. Now it's your time. Now it's your turn to be a weenie. Amongst all this opportunity. Abandon hope ye. Abandon hope here. And if you're a dream killer to yourself, no. Let me slap the shit out of you for a second, yeah? No. I'll tell you what, I'll put my hand on your shoulder and shake you twice and be like, hey, motherfucker, men and women, what are you working on? Oh, that looks good. Yeah, but it's not perfect. It's good because you're trying, or you're exploring, you're sketching, you're brainstorming, you're designing. You're making it happen. Shingle. Nothing to it but to do it. I think you should work on your. Well, me, I like to work on my pieces when I'm in the zone for them. Right now, I'm not in the Night Before Christmas zone. I'm not in the Batman fan artwork zone. And I don't know how this works either in my fucking brain. But right now, when I'm in the macabre biomechanical zone, I think I'll pursue that. I remember, motherfuckers, this happens a lot. And if you want a tattoo from me, the best thing to do, let me get some water. So let me design your shit. Work on your shit when I want to. Yeah, it sounds like I'm what's it called, a prima donna. But no, I can't tell you how the fuck my brain works out, because I don't fucking know. But when I draw colorful shit or black and gray shit, macabre shit, warm and fuzzy stuff, heartwarming stuff, lovey-dovey stuff, I'll do it. When I did my Rat Fink inspired series collection set, I had just finished looking at, I think within that month period, I had just discovered a collection of Big Daddy Roth artwork. It opened my eyes. And it also made me think, like, man, why aren't more people doing this stuff? There's gonna be some fucking stupid fucks and say, oh no, well that's not art, man. You can't be taking someone else's style and saying that it's yours, motherfucker. Be drawing a square, or even a squirrel. A squirrel, a circle, a happy face, a heart, a kanji, a fucking landscape, man. It's all been done before. Motherfuckers try to come at you like, oh, this is art because, you see, me at the time, I had just was going through a heartache and had a real heavy loss in the family, and I was inspired by this or that. I'm thinking, shut the fuck up. We all feel that shit, motherfucker. We all have gains and losses. And people think because they put this they put this big drama spin on it. No, this is art. No. What if I start using a stapler and start slamming it against my thigh as I draw this? Well, this is the passion of the drawing. It's, you people don't understand. This is art. And or if I was to drag my knuckles across, I had sandpaper here and I'm dragging my hand across it. It's bleeding me. It's making me bleed because it's my passion. That's how passionate I am to draw. Shut the fuck up. Recently I was told that I'm not corporate friendly. It's disappointing when people tell me that. Not not because it's evaluating me, but I evaluate them for if I saw you putting fucking lighting firecrackers out of your fucking kitchen from the stove and throwing them out the window next to a fucking hospital, and I would say, you fucking stupid fucking motherfucker, what the fuck are you doing? And you criticize me for that? And when it said, tell me, hey, you should really just tell the person that they are incorrect. It's a fire hazard. And there's sound pollution that way. No. No. Being all fucking warm and fuzzy and politically correct. No. No good, man. Makes us the unnatural, natural. Big fucking lie.